Oh, the gaffs. The gaffs, they just keep rolling in. You know, history is doomed to repeat itself. The full phrase is, for those who do not know their history, they are doomed to repeat it. But then you got some people that are just so stupid that they wave goodbye to the lessons of history and they plow straight forward into Stupidville. Joe Biden literally tells coal miners who are losing their job that they should learn to code. Learn to program was the exact quote. Gee, where else did that fail? Hillary Clinton, 2016. Yeah. Joe Biden may have just fallen. This is from theweek.com. The gaffs. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Joe Biden may have just fallen for a fatal argument from Hillary Clinton's 2016 run. Yes! The former vice president held a rally in New Hampshire on Monday where he pushed the idea of retraining coal miners as programmers by saying, anybody who can go down 3,000 feet in a coal mine, sure as heck, because I can't say that word, learn to. Sure as heck learn to. Sure as heck learn too. I'm assuming sure as heck can learn to program as well. And the Washington Post's David Weigel noticed in a tweet, this sort of just transition stuff was murder on Clinton in 2016. Yes. Okay, so you have coal miners. Probably a lot of them have been in this job for generations. It's just kind of one of those jobs where it's generations. My field is the same way. Mechanical engineering, everything under the umbrella of mechanical engineering. You'll find the fathers did it, the sons did it, the sons' sons, the great-grandfather. It's kind of one of those things. And you're asking them to change something that they have done for their entire life and just learn, just because you can learn to do it. Just drop everything and learn to do it. No, not everybody will be able to do that. Not everybody will have the education, the knowledge, the skills, the time, the whatever reasons to be able to do that. In contrast to President Trump, Democratic presidential candidates have pushed the idea of phasing out coal production and dependence in the U.S. that requires ending coal mining jobs too, and tasks the candidates with proposing replacements. And despite Trump ending regulation all across the board on what they call dirty energy, the dirty energy industry, coal mining, oil, etc., still they're shedding thousands of jobs. But the tech industry is also shedding thousands of jobs. Now there are 12% predicted growth rate for computer programming and fields of that sort, well above the national average for most jobs, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far you can deregulate it and still keep it going if progression is progression. If we're progressing to a society that is moving towards clean energy, then, there are going to be job losses. There are going to be job gains. There's no way you can get around it. When industry changes, jobs are lost and jobs are created. Whether we create as many jobs as we lost, well, I guess that remains to be seen. But it does seem to be progression is this direction. So I do kind of think that they should change the point of view of deregulation of dirty energy to let's see what we can do about progressing clean energy, if that's the way we're going anyways, which it does appear that that is the way we're going. Biden gave one broad proposition on Monday saying anybody who can throw coal into a furnace can learn how to program. Yes, because learning how to program a computer is exactly the same as throwing coal into a furnace. I mean, it's the same thing, right? It's not. After all, Biden said, he'd been in charge of spotting jobs of the future under former President Barack Obama, and this apparently seemed to be the right path. Jobs for the future, yes, but, it will cost jobs. There's no way around it. Industry changes. And as industry changes, jobs change as well. Smithing. Smithing was a very lucrative and respected field way back in the day. Don't find very many actual smiths. Now it's big factories. horseshoeing. You know, pick any job from way back in the day. Running shotgun on a carriage for a Wells Fargo carriage going across the West. That was a job. It's not really a job today. They have transport vehicles, yes. The industry has definitely changed in that aspect. Some jobs were lost, some jobs were gained. It's inevitable. That's progress. What exactly these blue-collar workers in the mining and coal shoveling sectors should learn to code is unclear, Alec McGuinness writes for Gizmodo. Coal jobs may be shrinking, but the tech sector isn't seeing the unlimited growth it once was. No, it's not. In fact, it was shedding a couple thousand jobs. While anyone can learn to code, even if you're not in your 20s, Massachusetts congressional candidate Brianna Wu says, Biden's job advice is just tone-deaf and unhelpful. And it is unhelpful, even if that comment is coming from Brianna Wu, who I find to be very disingenuous in the first place. Hi, Brianna. You're disingenuous. Anyways, I don't know. This is your Democratic candidate in what, the third position now? He used to be in the first, but I guess the gaffs have finally caught up to him. Yeah. Learn to code. Just drop your shovels. If you can shovel coal, you can learn to program, right? Just drop everything. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But it was really heartless of him to kind of go in there and, like, poke it at them and say, oh, yeah, just, you know, I mean, it's like the ivory tower talking down to the peasants. I don't know. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Help me beat this YouTube algorithm. Some engagement, please. A comment, a like, a dislike if you hated it. Tell me you hated it and why you hated it. There's no winners. Really, there isn't. They're going to lose their jobs. Progression means people are going to lose their jobs, and other people are going to gain jobs. Only the future will tell if it was a good move or not. But for him to sit there and poke it at them and things like that, that was crass. That was not classy. That was not professional. That was not leadership-like. Those are not the qualities that I look for in a national leader. Tell me what you think. Would you guys follow him? Would he make a great leader? Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, if you guys present me with good evidence to say, you know what, Joe Biden is a fantastic leader, and I would follow him to the gates of hell. Comment and tell me why. Alright, that's what I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.